All right, Stephen, Math 87, lesson 29, page 164. Okay, this is a really cool one here. I hope you get this and do well. I think you do pretty well with it. Rounding whole numbers and then rounding mixed numbers, and then the best part is estimating answers, because estimating is super easy once you learn to do it. It's a whole lot easier than anything else. If I'm rounding this number here, I have to know where I'm rounding it to. Okay, if I said I want this rounded off to the tens place, well, what number is in the tens place? It's right here. What I want to do is I find the number I'm working on. This is the number I'm working with. Okay, if this number here is 4 or less, this number stays the same, and this turns to 0. Okay, so because that number is a 3, this number stays the same, and that becomes a 0. Rounded to the tens place. Okay, this is to the tens place right here. Got that? Same number. Let's round it off to the hundreds place. What's in the hundreds place? The 5. Okay, so if we're rounding it off to the hundreds place, right here, I'm working on the 5, I'm working with the 8. This number is 5 or more. This is 5 or more, right? So what happens is that this number goes up 1. Now watch, the number either could go up 1 or stay the same. It never goes down. Either up 1 or stay the same. And I don't want to lose my numbers or my place values. So this doesn't change. Because that's an 8, this is going to become a 6. And these are zeros like that. All right? Did you see that? If I rounded it off to the thousands place, same number. What's in the thousands place? The 2. What's right behind it? A 5. This is 5 or more. Therefore, this number does what? It goes up. So I have 3. Everything else becomes a 0. Okay? Pretty easy? All right. Now over here, we're going to round off mixed numbers, fractions. Okay? So what you want to ask yourself is the same thing. Is this fraction half or more? If this is half or more, that just goes up 1. Okay? If this is less than half, that just drops off. Okay? 7/12 is more than half. 6/12 is half. Therefore, this is going to round off to 15. This one here, 2/3 is more than half. So this is going to be 4. 4 and 1/5. 1/5 is less than half. That just stays a 4. See that? Easy, easy, easy. Okay, don't get all freaked out on this. Now, to estimate makes your life so much easier. When they say estimate, you should say, thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that very much because you're making things very easy. All right, so 7/10, 5 and 7/10 times 3 and 1/3. Now, old school, to do the whole thing, we'd have to go improper, cross cancel, multiply. It's a lot of work. If I'm estimating, I round this off. This right here, 7/10 is more than half. So this is going to go up a number, 6. 1/3 is less than half, so this stays the same. Never goes down. 3, 18, that's easy, right? You get that? Okay. See how easy that is? That just makes life so simple. All right, let's say we have, what are they using for an example here? 396 and 312. All right, 3-digit multiplication. It's going to take forever. There's a big old thing. Got to add everything together. It's a big old answer. It says estimate. I'm always going to go to the highest place value I have. Unless it says something different, I'm going to go here. This is a 3 in the hundreds place. That's a 9. What's going to happen to that 3? It's going to become a 4. And that's zeros. Right here, same thing. I want it in the hundreds place. Here's this. There's that. That's a 1. That's less than 4. 4 or less. That stays the same. It never goes down. That's 300. To multiply this, 4 times 3 is 12. with 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's your answer. See how easy that is? You like that, don't you? Okay? Estimating is very, very cool. Now watch. Read the number, read the instructions. When they say round to the nearest 1,000, find the number in the thousands. The thing that's going to mess you up here if you're not careful. If you had 2, 6, 5, 6, 2, 2, like that. This is 265,622. Round it off to the nearest 1,000. Well, where is the thousands place? It's right there. What's behind it? A 6. What happened to that 5? Goes up, becomes a 6. So my new number is 26,6,000. Make sure you find the right place. If it said round it to the 10,000s place, 10,000s is right here. Behind it is a 5. This is going to become a 7. Everything else is zeros. Remember, find the place, find the number behind it. It's either going to stay the same or go up, and everything else becomes zeros. Okay?